football show to turn its attention to the third division. After Darlington's inspired campaign last season, which took them all the way to Wembley, it's been their rivals Hartlepool who've made the brighter start this time round. So our camera crew went to Victoria Park on Tuesday night to find out more. Unfortunately, Carlisle had their own ideas.
Totally outplayed us altogether, totally outplayed us. We deserve to get beat.
I was pretty poor. Pools were pretty poor. I think Carlisle would deserve to win at the end of the day.
Cracking game, deserved a point, but not two, threw it away.
Yeah, I thought Stephen Pears had a good game, kept the goal well, but couldn't do out about 2 goals, like. And Mark Cooper spreads the ball about, but centre forwards weren't working hard enough.
When you look at the ground and you look at the players we've got, I've been coming here since I was a boy. And I'm past the sell-by date now, and I never thought I'd see the ground and the team the way it is. Every success to them.
Hey, dear me. And with us in the club is Paul Mullin, who's the editor of the Pool's superbly named fanzine, Monkey Business. Now, I think Hartlepool must have been dazzled by that appalling strip.
Yes, I think Eddie Stillbat's got a lot to answer for. I think they were advertising his vans, and we kept losing them against the crowd background, actually.
It looked like they were advertising vans, didn't it? Now, there was a bit of unrest between the supporters and the management towards the end of last season, but they've made one of the best starts to a season in living memory, haven't they, Hartlepool?
Yes, it's the first time we've been top of the league, even though it was only after 2 games. We're having that framed somewhere. But, yes, it's an excellent start, and I think people are starting to forget the problems we had at the end of last season.
How much difference do you think the new players have made?
Tremendous, since we got rid of 90% of last year's team, so...
So the future looks bright then, does it, at Hartlepool?
It definitely does, yes, definitely.
Thank you very much indeed. Cheers, good luck. Rog?
Well, of course, Bernie, you had your time in the third division. That was at Darlington. Tough old life down there, is it?
I think it's very tough. I think if you're 16, 17, looking for a game, trying to make it up the way, I think they're good starting grounds. But I was unfortunate. I'd played with Middlesbrough for 8.5 years, played in the Premiership, and then coming down the way, it's a lot harder to adapt. A lot of great lads. Some of the pitches leave a lot to be desired. You know, some of them are terrible, and the crowds aren't great. But that's where it all starts, is down there with the Hartlepools, Darlingtons. No disrespect, you know, they're great lads, but as I say, some of the pitches are terrible.
And just very briefly, Malcolm, do you feel it's harder for the smaller clubs to make their mark now for the managers with all the dazzle of the Premiership?
Yes, I mean, it's very hard. They won't get any Sky money, will they? Actually, I went to see Gidsborough and Hartlepool youth teams on Wednesday night, and they got 1 or 2 good kids, Hartlepools.
Good stuff. Well, good luck to them. Here's a good idea. Let's go back to the...
Malcolm, I gather you're a bit of a song and dance man on the quiet.
Song and dance man? It used to be.
Terry Venables was, and you were with him.
Yeah.
Didn't have any chance like that, though, did you? Or?
No, no.
A bit more sophisticated, probably.
I used to go to nightclubs, you know, like Tramps, you know. But I only used to go there to see if any of my players were there.
Of course.
One thing I would say, at the risk of embarrassing you, that we should have had you on the programme last week, because we'd have been able to celebrate your birthday, which was a week ago tonight. And how old? Go on, shock us all.
69.
Oh. Hey.
Mind you, I look it there.
There's a lesson for you, Bernie. Only drink the best champagne. That's right. The answer, I think. Right. And we've been very pleased to have you tonight, because you're back as a commentator on Century, and you've been very well behaved here tonight, haven't you?
Yes, I'm brilliant.
Back my public demand.
Thank you.
Anyway, gents, thanks very much indeed.
Yeah, we're well into stoppage time now, you'll probably be pleased to know. But next week, we've a great lineup. Sunderland manager Peter Reid will be with us live here on the Football Show. So, if you've got a point of view that you want to raise with the Roker Boss, then do phone. You can write or fax, of course, and all the details are on teletext, which is page 615.
Thanks to all our callers. Thanks very much to Malcolm Allison and to Bernie Slaven. And don't forget Bernie's testimonial against an Irish 11. That's on Sunday afternoon at the Riverside. We'll be back with the Football Show next Thursday at 10:40. Till then, see you at the far post. Good night.
Good night.